Hello everyone and welcome to part 3 of DimWits Let's Play. You may have noticed something a bit different. As you can see, I've installed this shader mod and yeah, I think I quite like it. It's definitely adds a little ambience to the whole thing. If we go out here, got the sun glaring down. Oh no, that is loading in. It's just taking a bit of time. I've noticed the frames per second on the recording has gone down a little bit, but I don't know how much of a difference that will make. So we will see. So yeah, we're still here with our completely blank canvas here, and we have been trying to get, well, I say we, Dim has been trying to get...
Where's the we come from here?
Been working very hard. Oh wow, look at that water. To get some, get all the resources, get everything set up so that we can get started on this and try and get most, if not all of it done in a time lapse in this episode. So this episode will be this part, and then hopefully it'll be a time lapse with possibly occasional funny stupid things that happen. We'll stop and cut to those, and then if the time lapse is all good and we get this thing completed, we will then spend the rest of the episode looking at what to do about the inside and also admiring all the pretties.
We have cows now.
Apparently we have cows now. This is news to me. I wasn't listening.
I did tell you.
Well, that's why I said I didn't say I wasn't told.
Cows.
Yes, we have moo cows now.
And Fred is following you. He's here.
And yeah, she has found herself a dog. This is normal. Luckily, I've got the sound turned quite far down, because otherwise you go inside and all you hear is dogs barking constantly. Although it wasn't nearly as bad as when we got cats, who meow constantly at you.
They are pretty awful.
Yeah.
Cats just do not shut up.
No. Yeah, this is the pretties. It looks all shiny and nice, and the daft donkeys and ponies are going for a bathe, I guess.
We need to find a slime so we can make a rope to catch them all.
Right. Yeah, let's not do that. Yes, so that's it. So the next one we should be seeing a time lapse. See you later. there we go. Just quickly turn around and we'll see what it looks like with our new shader mod. And I think that's come out pretty well. I'm really happy with the way that's come out. Certainly looks a lot better with the shader mod, I think, but it looks very good even without it. I've reduced the quality of that shader mod just so that I can increase the frames per second that we're getting. So let's just go in and have a quick look at it. It did take, well, a lot longer than I was planning. This has taken maybe a week or so to complete, maybe an hour or two every other night. I think I've put in about 7 or 8 hours. I think it really should have only taken me maybe 4 hours. But yeah, I kept on making mistakes. There were a few minor mistakes in the tutorial, which meant that I'd have to redo something or change something. Talking of which, a big shout out to Jerocraft, who's the YouTuber who created the tutorial for this. This is absolutely awesome, and he's got tons of other videos with tons of really good builds. So I'll put a link down to him below in case you want to have a look. You see, we've even got a little mini stable here on the left-hand side of it. That will be beneficial to Dim, as she likes collecting her animals, especially horses. And inside is pretty bare at the moment. It's just got a floor, and what you can see up here is just mainly the floor from the other things. And oh, we've got a nice, I was about to mention how it's turned into a bit of a mob farm, and would you believe it, they turn up on cue. So let's just either die horribly here, or oh, you can set things alight. I guess that's the other option. And I'm now destroying everything. He's dead. Okay. Well, let us put that back where we found it before Dim works out that I've broken her flowers. There. Right. It's back. Nobody will ever know. And yeah, we put down these stairs here. I'm liking it. I hope you like the time lapse. It was my first attempt at one. It went on for a bit longer than expected, and it was running at 10,000% of its original speed, and it was still managed to be over 3 minutes long. So next up is we need to really start gathering resources. We gathered the resources to build this, and now we're running very low on things. Well, everything: food, leather. Anything, pretty much anything that we need, we can't have at the moment because we have absolutely no resources apart from spare resources here for this build mainly. Lots of dirt, lots of brick, and as you can see, this staircase, you can probably tell, isn't part of the original build because it looks different, and we're not as good at building as he is. We will be putting up some redstone or some kind of lamp up on the top of each one of these just to light up this area, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to need to light up inside here because every time we walk inside we have a chance of dying a horrible death, or even worse, a creeper blowing up part of the build. So we'll need to sort that out. So next is farms, really. We need to make some farms so that we can eat and we can get more animals, all the rest of it, and that's something that Dim's going to do with redstone. I'm not so hot at redstone, and she's been practicing with this one. She's done these sort of builds before, so I'll hand this all over to Dim, and I'll help where I can.
Redstone is not my forte. Honestly, you make it sound like I know what I'm doing. I don't. And I heard you breaking my flowers again for the second time.
No, look, it's here. It's all good.
Yeah, no. I heard about this. Right, okay, so let's go over to an area I started to prep for our farm. I believe I have all the resources that we need on me. But you never know, I've probably forgotten something. That's the best way to do it, is to forget these things. Okay, so this is the area that I've half prepped. Wits hasn't seen this yet, and I haven't really explained it to him. And since he's going to be helping me, I should probably explain a little bit what's going on. This middle track here is going to be our pathway, and then 4 blocks out either side will be where we'll be planting stuff like wheat, carrots, potatoes when we find some, because I managed to cook them all. And hopefully I've calculated this right, and it's only 7 blocks long before it then drops, and 7 blocks long and then drops. If Wits would like to double check that, because I know what I'm like. How's it looking?
Well, this one only goes 5.
Is that the one that finishes at the end?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not a problem. That's fine.
And this one, I'm not sure about because I'm starting it from here.
Yeah, you start it from the sand.
Oh, from the sand, because I was thinking 6 here, but including the sand. That's 7 as well. So what am I doing? I'm digging a hole. I can do that.
You're digging a hole. You're good at digging holes.
I'm normally good at digging myself out of them.
No, you're very good at putting yourself in them.
Well, I think this is the perfect opportunity to mention somebody going off the other day whilst I was building and getting lost.
No, they don't need to know this.
That thing you said you weren't doing.
No. They don't need to know any of this.
Yes, in the end I had to log on with our camera account and I had to go find her because our camera account has full mod access and is able to fly, and then I had to show her the way home.
Yeah.
Now this bit I can't replicate because I don't have any water.
No, I would like you, if possible, do you know what? I'm going to give you a hoe. There you go. And all of these grass blocks need to be hoed while I go and get some more water and some extra buckets, because that's one thing I did forget.
Okay, well whilst you do that, what we'll probably do is a short time lapse of this all being hoed out. So we'll see you all soon.
Okay, so Wits has now managed to hoe everything and break my pathway. I'll have to think of well, possibly half slabbing it or something. Thank you, Wits. There's a zombie coming for your bottom.
That's all I've been doing, is killing googlies.
So what I'm now going to do is make an area for the water that's going to be contained. It's going to sit in here, and there and there. Why does it look like I've done it wrong? Why do I feel like I've done it wrong? That could be because why is the see, I've worked it out.
Well done.
You dug the channel 1 block 2 in.
Oh.
The channel was meant to be here.
So the one job I had.
The one job you had, you managed to do it wrong.
Have you got a thingy buckety thing? Oh yeah, that does it too.
Yeah, it works as well, doesn't it? I shall go along and place some dirt for you. So, watch and learn, Wits. Watch and learn.
I'm watching.
Yeah. So, I need to find my pistons, and they are down here somewhere. There they are. Because we're going to link them all up with some redstone.
Okay.
And, you know, I'm sure you know redstone better than I do. You don't sound convinced.
I wonder why that might be.
Am I by the last? Yeah, I'm by the last one. Okay. So. Redstone, 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 redstone. Redstone. And then what's going to be the best way to link it up with that over there? We're going to have to go down and along, I think. So I'm going to make myself a little redstone tunnel. And would you say I'm in line with my block?
Which block's that then?
The one with the lever on top of it.
Oh, I didn't see that. Look.
Did you not? I put a block down with a lever on it, by the way.
You're in lean with it? No, you're in line with it. And yes, thank you for telling me about that so early in the game.
I'm in lean with it, am I?
Yes.
I see.
Like, what gives me a little bit of leeway, so if it is wrong, I say no, as in lean to the left or lean to the right.
I see, okay.
Right, 3, 2, 1. That's not working so well.
Well, no, that's because I haven't linked it up with the redstone yet. God. Could you dig down just in front of the... Oh, you see, you're on the same wavelength as me. Well done.
Oh dear, that's a worry.
Hey.
I don't want to be on the same wavelength. I'm also crazy.
That's harsh.
Oh, got a floaty doggy.
Floaty doggy? Is he
Floaty
flying?
doggy. Yeah, pretty much. I think he wants to be super dog.
Yay! Super dog.
Right.
Okay, so I've now made my little redstone line.
Well, that'll never work.
Why will that never work?
That line's way too long.
Yeah, I'm good. See? That's another thing I forgot to make. Repeaters.
You said you had everything.
No, I said I thought I might have most of my resources, but not everything. I'm bound to have forgotten something. I'm sure these guys will be able to vouch for me that I actually said that.
That's okay. We'll have another quick jump cut, and we'll make some repeaters.
Yay! How do we make repeaters?
Okay, we're back now, and we've got all the repeaters built up, so let's continue.
Yeah, it was one of those things, suddenly remembered that actually this thing works an awful lot better with repeaters all the way along next to all of the pistons. And now we shall see how many I'm going to need along here.
I think it's one's needed every, I don't know, 14 or 16 or something like that. I can't remember exactly, but you shouldn't need more than 2 or 3, I don't think.
Well, if we make sure that it's, a nice strong signal. I'm not even sure if I'm putting them facing the right way. I'm sure it doesn't matter too much.
I think it might.
Fine.
So I think the signal needs to come from here out to that way. So I think these are probably the wrong way around, but let's find out.
Yay!
Should I push the button or pull the lever?
Yeah, go give it a go. I'm not sure it will work though.
No, that redstone can't go through 2 blocks, can it?
Well, this is what I was then wondering. Do I need to put this here with the thing and the stuffs?
Yeah, they're the wrong way around.
Yeah, they are, aren't they? Okay. I'll go along and I shall break them and turn them the right way round. And we shall see if that then works.
Yes.
Yeah, look at that. All the sand is up apart from one.
One of them isn't extending.
Why is one of them not are we going to need a repeater
I think we're going to need a repeater
next to it.
Here.
Okay.
So if you put the repeater down just before it goes into the...
So just here.
I walked away.
Yeah. Oh, it looks like that's working.
Yeah?
Yay!
All extended?
Yeah, which means I can now put the water in the top. Did you want to cover up the redstone? Have you got dirt on you?
Should I? I've got some dirt. Should I turn it off?
No, it needs to stay up because
Okay.
otherwise all the water's going to run down.
I don't know.
So, do you want to pull the lever, Crunk?
Fire the later. all the water is coming down, and it's stopped. I think your calculations were incorrect.
No! Why? Oh, they were, weren't they?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so silly. Okay,
Oh
so
dear.
it means that bollocks.
Okay, so we're going to have to change this a little bit. So
Turn it off.
yeah, we'll come back again in a second once we've corrected this minor technical issue. Okay, so it looks like we've got everything fixed now. So, Dim, did you want to have the honours as you've made this?
Well, it is my little creation. Let's pull the lever. Hope for the best. Does it work? Does it work?
It's making all your lights go away.
I'm cool with the lights going away. That's
Excellent.
fine. And it works. Look at that.
Did it?
Yay!
That's perfect. Okay, so yeah, at a later stage we'll be putting in hoppers down here, and we're going to be putting in a chest for the hoppers to go to, so we don't have to do anything there. But that's when we've actually got the materials to make things like that. So that's all for today. We've got a lot more farms and contraptions to make next time to try and get more resources in. I hope you enjoyed this one, and we'll see you soon. Goodbye.
Bye, everyone.